First off, I wanted to ask you something.
Yep.
What's your background?
In what way? Race, age, where I'm from, like
Race, nationality.
my family's from Sudan.
Oh, your parents are from Sudan.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. If ICE came knocking on your door right now, aren't you an illegal citizen? Aren't your parents legal citizens? If ICE came knocking on your door right now and they end up taking your parents who are not from this country and get deported back to Sudan, how would you feel about that? Are they American citizens? Let me ask you that question right now, because if you're right here defending ICE right now, especially when your parents are from Sudan and when you're a child of immigrant parents, and you're right here on this Penn State campus right now defending ICE, how would you feel about that? Let me ask you that right now.
Okay. Number one, to get a top secret clearance like I had to go through a very thorough background check. And that included immigration background. Why are you rolling your eyes?
Go on.
Yeah. So, like, you asked me the question and I'm answering it, even though it really isn't relevant. But
well,
that's
just
fine.
because I rolled my eyes
'cause-
doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Just answer the question.
Okay. This fucking guy, man. So, it's very simple. I used to work for HSI as a special agent. I had to get a top secret clearance to do that. In order to get a top secret clearance, they're going to do a thorough background check on me and my immediate family members.
Uh-huh.
My family and my parents are U.S. citizens. I was born here. My parents naturalized.
Right.
So they did everything by the book. And if they didn't, I wouldn't have been able to get that clearance.
Right.
So I don't really understand your... I guess you're trying to come with a scenario.
Because it's not
but
just
it doesn't
that.
apply
It's
to
the
me.
fact that you're justifying ICE and what they're doing wrong right now. When literally, I bet you can't even speak on the fact of Alligator Alcatraz right now. What about
they closed
also,
it down, didn't they?
Huh?
They closed it down.
I am not aware of that, but
Yeah,
okay.
they closed it down.
They did not. I don't think so, but sure.
They closed it down.
All right, sure. What about the fact of like American citizens being deported right now, especially students here that have visas and stuff like that? That Trump is trying to get rid of.
American citizens are not being deported.
Yes, they are.
Okay. What they are doing is they're denaturalizing U.S. citizens that lied on their applications
That's
to get
not
that
true.
citizenship.
That's not true.
They're not deporting American citizens.
Yes, they
now,
are.
With that said, also,
what about the man from Maryland, Lewis? Can't really remember his name, but like Lewis. It was all on the news of.
So
CNN.
number one,
he got deported, and he was an American citizen.
It's impossible to deport an American citizen. The only way you can do that is you must denaturalize them.
Why would they denaturalize them?
That's a very difficult process, and to denaturalize someone.
That's not a difficult process.
Okay.
Anyone that is born here under the Constitution has citizenship.
Okay, so if they
under
were born
the 15th
here,
Amendment,
if they were born here and they have U.S. citizenship, that's different than someone that naturalized.
but he was born here.
Okay, so he's not going to get deported.
He did get deported though.
Impossible.
Whatever.
Impossible.
Whatever. What is your opinion on the Trump administration, by the way, and all of that's going on right now?
I mean, there's some things that he does right and some things that he does wrong.
What do you think he's doing right?
I think immigration, he's doing a good job with the immigration.
How is he doing good with immigration when literally there is not even when literally he hasn't even set up a process for people that are trying to get into this country legally? It's hard for them to get here.
Well,
so
we have an immigration problem of people coming in, so we're trying to stop the bleeding first before we just allow mass immigration.
Wait. What's wrong with people trying to get in, especially legally?
If you don't have borders, you don't have a country. So in order for... Oh, you don't believe so? Okay, that's fine.
I know. All right, bro.
If you don't have borders, you don't have a country. It's just a free-for-all. And obviously a lot of people want to come here, and there's people that are on the waiting list to come here, trying to do it legally. If people want to hop the border and then hop the line, that's a problem. So we have an immigration problem in America. Trump is fixing that. The American people voted for that.
No.
And the American people are getting what they voted for.
Let me just say
when it comes to immigration.
Let me just say something right now. Majority of the American people mostly voted for was the economy due to polls and statistics.
Well, when it comes to Trump,
and
two main things he campaigned
on immigration has been going down.
Foreign policy and wars and immigration are the two main things that Trump campaigned on. Obviously, the economy was a part of it as well.
He did not even campaign on foreign policy. Literally, he doesn't even know a fucking way to handle the thing that's going on in Gaza right now.
Are you not aware of the fact that he literally said, "I'm going to end the war with Russia, Ukraine"?
The war is still going on.
I know, but here's the thing.
He hasn't done shit.
People
are still dying in Ukraine, pal. He's literally lost our allies with NATO.
But under the Biden administration, no one talked to Putin.
Yes,
they didn't even try. No, they didn't.
They tried his very
They did not
best.
talk to Putin for years. There was no talking between Putin and the Biden administration. Kamala Harris was there a few weeks before Ukraine got invaded in 2022. So at least Trump opened up dialogue and met with Putin to try to make something happen. Also, Trump, on foreign policy, he literally campaigned no new wars, trying to end the war with Russia. And he just ended the war with Gaza and at least ended the
That's a
genocide
ceasefire.
temporarily.
And literally, Israel about to attack.
And, yeah,
Israel might attack Gaza
and they
again.
violated
That's
it
what's
again.
Gonna happen.
They violated it. I agree, but again,
so you agree that
at
he
least
did not end the war?
No, I agree. I agree that he's ended it temporarily. There's a temporary ceasefire right now where the people of Palestine or Gaza are at least able to get resources and aid and everything else like that because now the trucks are coming back in. And for the most part, the bombing is gone, even though Israel does a whole bunch of bullshit. But what I am saying is that he absolutely did a better job than the Biden administration could have done. So I think he was a far better candidate
right, especially
than
when
Kamala
you cut
Harris.
funding to Ukraine, and then that's a good job.
What was that?
He literally cut funding to Ukraine.
Well, yeah, it's a retarded war.
That's not what? Wow,
It's a retarded war.
How is it a retarded war when literally Russia is literally trying to build up
I mean,
the
all
Soviet
wars are
Union
stupid, but I mean, we shouldn't be funding Ukraine's war either.
Yes, we should because that's our ally. We are a country, and also we are the greatest nation in the world right now. That like literally we can go help out the Ukrainians right now. So like, I'd rather America be funding a war. I'd rather be funding Ukraine to help.
I don't think we should be funding any wars.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, war is a costly business. It's a big problem, and it creates a lot of issues.
So you don't think that we should be helping our allies? Is that
no?
What you're trying to
NATO's
say?
a scam. We need to pull out of NATO too.
How is NATO a scam?
NATO's a big fucking scam. We've been putting in a ridiculous amount of money into it. It doesn't really benefit us. It benefits all these other countries.
It actually did benefit us.
It does not benefit us. Ever
Yes,
since
it
World
does,
War II, like it doesn't really benefit us. It doesn't.
It was just for World War II.
It doesn't.
We
put in a ridiculous amount of money in versus other places, and quite frankly, it's not worth it. And on top of that, let's be honest, the United States and NATO in general have been expanding closer and closer towards Russia's border. We instigated this war. That's a problem, and that's kind of why we're in the situation that we're in.
Do you know why Do you know why we're getting members from like that are like that border Russia? Because like literally Russia is an aggressor. That's why.
Well,
they literally just invaded Ukraine.
We've been lying about expanding NATO. We've been lying about expanding NATO for many years, many administrations.
Which we should, especially against people like Putin and Xi Jinping as well, that are mostly
Well, I don't think it's smart to escalate towards another nuclear power. I don't think that's intelligent. And getting into a war with Russia isn't going to benefit any of us. And defending Ukraine...
It's not getting into a war. It's the fact that we are, as America, who we are right now, we're the world's police. We can literally fucking...
No, we need to stop doing that.
Yes, no, we should not.
We need to stop trying to be the world's police. Wars create problems. And it's why we're in so much debt. And quite frankly, it's not worth it. I don't think a nuclear war with Russia to save Ukraine is worth it. I think we should let Putin have the territory that he has, come to some kind of peace agreement, and it is what it is. So,
no, they should not. I highly recommend you to read.
Well, the American people think different. The Ukraine war is highly unpopular. It's one of the reasons why people voted for Trump is because he said that he will open up dialogue with Putin again, which he did. Obviously, he can't end the war as quickly as he had hoped, but I do think that he's doing a better job than the Biden administration did, who wouldn't even meet with Putin. And he's ended several other conflicts, and he's a way better candidate than Kamala Harris. I mean, I'm assuming off of what you're saying, you probably voted for Kamala.
Well, actually, I was a former Republican, and I regret being a Republican.
Fantastic. But she lost, so it is Trump's America now.
I don't care.
Okay, well, she lost.
I highly recommend you read a history book about the conflicts that have been going on.
I highly recommend you read her book where she admitted that Myron Gaines and Andrew Tate hurt her ability to win the presidency.
Yeah, because people like you are
Page
very
176.
stupid.
Well, yeah, we're influential. And we don't need more zesty motherfuckers in the Republican Party anyway.